Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This week I decided to do a paint with me. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will know that painting is I've been trying out acrylic gouache. You guys saw me, I think, in my last video, my not my last video, but my video about my first week at school and stuff like that. It was I tried the jelly gouache, and it was a struggle. The problem is, I think I was trying way too hard because I picked it up because I Am Wonder here on YouTube, and I loved how her portraits would come out when she used gouache and stuff like that, acrylic gouache. So I tried replicating the way she painted, her painting style, and it just wasn't working for me. So I realized, okay, I was like, maybe if I apply painting in a different way this time, in a way that I'm more used to, like on how I basically how I use markers and how I digitally paint. I do a base coat and then I go in with shadows and then highlights. So I was like, let me do that. Let me try that first. And that turned out good. I took a picture of this in case it didn't turn out too well, and I was going to do it digitally. And she came out really good, and I'm actually really happy. She's really basic though. Like this picture itself is very simple. I did that because I didn't want to put too much detail, have it focus, because I focus on details too much and I get caught up in them and stuff like that, and then I overwork them and then they start to look not good. So I just decided to forget about the details and work on a simple fall inspired drawing. I really liked how everything came out. The skin tone, it was perfect. I used the Holbein, I think it's a German company or something like that, paint, the acrylic gouache, which is what I Am Wonder says her favorite, and I see a lot of people lately been using it. It's kind of crazy. Everybody, this and then the jelly gouache, a lot of people have been getting their own and using them and stuff like that. But yeah, I really I prefer paint in a tube because like I Am Wonder said, it's easier to just squeeze out how much you want and not have to try to scoop up the paint like in the jelly gouache that you see is in a tray. So I have to scoop up the colors I want and then put it into my palette. But each time I scoop up a color, I have to usually wash off my brush and then get another color if I need to mix it. And it's just a lot because cleaning paintbrushes is just another level. And then if you don't clean off the paintbrush right, it gets into the jelly gouache and it like mixes and contaminates the other colors. So that's the struggle first of all with jelly gouache. But yeah, I prefer the Holbein. The only thing about the Holbein acrylic gouache is that it's really expensive. I got these 4 tubes. Oh my gosh, and they're about $10 each. I went to Blick Art Supplies, the art store, to get these, and they're like $9 something, almost $10 each for each tube. And I was like, they're so small. So I only got the basic skin tones. I might go back for some more. That reddish rosy one I have, it's a little too ashy for me. It's called Ashy Rose or something like that, and I didn't really think that the color's gonna be really ashy, but I need something with a little more pigment in it. So I was hoping to go back maybe and get a more pigmented pink and stuff like that for, you know, to highlight undertones and stuff like that, make the skin look more realistic and not like she's a zombie. So yeah, that's what I wanted to, that's all I need, that's all I really. But this picture is basically a girl holding a pumpkin. I wanted to do a girl with a basket full of pumpkins, but I decided to keep it simple like I said earlier. So I just, you know, made her carry one pumpkin. I was gonna make it seem like she's like a pumpkin patch, but it's okay. Maybe in a future painting this made me encouraged to do more paintings, more acrylic gouache paintings, because I was getting a little frustrated. because I wasn't really getting it at first, and I would try like once a week trying to paint again, and it was just getting sad. So this was like my fourth attempt, my fourth week at trying acrylic gouache, and I found my style, my way of how to use it. There's probably more things I want to fine tune, like how I do highlights. After I mix all those colors to just get the base tone, I was like, do I really have to put the shadows in? The thing is I don't mind painting, and I love how pigmented the art looks after painting. It's totally different from when you use marker. At least when I use marker. I like how smooth everything looks and stuff like that. It has like that little texture, but it's still most of all really smooth, and I like that. And I would prefer painting if it didn't require the paintbrush. Is one thing, cleaning the paintbrush. I guess if I didn't have the tray and I had the tubes, like the whole bean tubes, that'd be fine. But that clean the brush to each time to get a color, that's annoying. And to mixing paint is a whole different level. I know how to mix paint. It just takes me too long because I try to perfect the color that I'm working on. Like the blue, it took me a while to get the right blue that I wanted. It still wasn't the right blue that I wanted, but I think I go back over the blue with a different one later on. Or is that the green? Or the green overalls. Either way, I go back over and I recolor something, one of the parts of the outfit. But yeah, mixing colors is just hard. It takes up a lot of time. Things like I like with markers, you can just pick out a marker out of the set and that's the one you need. There's enough colors that you have. I mean, if I feel like I had more colors, it wouldn't be so much in acrylic wash. It wouldn't be so bad, but I don't. So every time I need a specific color, I have to mix it. Especially the skin tones, because there's no skin tone right out the tube that looks great. You have to mix it with an undertone, a little orangish if they're orange tone, or a yellowish tone, and it's more complex than just slapping a color down like with marker. And then if I need to fix, like if I wanted to put blush and stuff, I would use colored pencils a little bit to highlight on the cheeks and stuff like that. But it's totally different with paint. But sorry guys for the lack of videos last week. I don't know if it was, I just couldn't move out of my bed for some reason. So even like I was really behind on all my schoolwork and everything. Like I didn't do anything much. It all kind of it all waited to the last minute. I waited to the last minute to do everything, practically all my assignments. And so I was practically rushing with that, and then I was like, oh, I haven't posted anything, let me post a video real quick. I did a drawing early in the week, so I was like, let me post this. I felt bad though, because it's not like a video that I was loving. So I try to make up for it this week with this paint. I'm really happy that this came out good, girl. So I was gonna have to do like a color pencil and marker traditional drawing, and I want to do that, but I probably want to do that later on. I'll probably do something, I don't know. Traditional work is just a lot because you have to get it right the first time around. It's not like and you don't have layers like you do in digital painting. So if you mess up on the outline layer, you can just go back and change something. Or is this once you do a layer, you have to move on to the next one with traditional. That's why I haven't done it in so long. That, and because we moved too much and I don't have anywhere to store all my art supplies. Like now when I have to move into our apartment, is going to be hard because I have so much supplies I've bought just in the past few months of me being at this hotel. So I don't know how I'm going to get that over there. But I mean, the apartments that we want to move to is like right up the block from this hotel, so it shouldn't be too bad. But it's a lot. So I've been picking up a lot of hobbies over this quarantine pandemic spread of time. Like my first thing I started picking up was crocheting. I saw a girl, it was an employee when she was doing it, and I'd done crocheting before. I did it back in middle school. That's where I learned it. We had this class like advisement thing, like was it Monday morning, we would go to advisement and we'll learn a new topic. We got to pick like what classes, what skills we wanted to learn, basically. And then I was like, I wanted to learn needle art, and that's what I did. I learned how to crochet, cross stitch. Oh, have I been saying crochet this whole time? I mean cross stitch. That's what I picked up over the pandemic. I picked up cross stitching. Those are two different things. Crocheting, cross stitching, which is embroidery practically. And then I didn't learn how to knit because the advisement thing got canceled. I don't know what happened, but our school just stopped doing it. I feel like I learned something else, but I think, yeah, crocheting and cross stitching was the two that I actually like know how to do on my own. So I saw her, she put up a video about it. I was like, oh, let me watch this, and it was on my recommended page, and I was like, oh, and this makes me want to start cross stitching again. So I bought a bunch of supplies. This was like when I was working at that grocery store, Kroger. So yeah, I bought a bunch of supplies and I started cross stitching constantly. And then it was kind of hard because cross stitching requires a lot of time, and I was working a lot, so I didn't really have a lot of time to cross stitch. So yeah, I pick it up like once or twice a month. Like I find a new project to do, and I'm like, oh, let me do this, and then I drop it for the rest of the month, and I pick it up again. But yeah, I love cross stitching. It's just time consuming, and it's such a slow process. And you guys know I'm impatient, which is why you would probably wonder why I'm an animation major, because that's a whole slow process within itself. But anyway, another thing I picked up was I think that was it. Oh, I mean, painting was probably the next one. I picked up painting next. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was the first one was clay, I think. Making clay pins. That was my first thing, and then I think cross stitching was, I picked that up next. Yeah, making clay pins, because I saw somebody make clay pins. I can't remember who. I think it was Paloma the Peach. I think so. I think she was the first one I saw making them, and I was like, oh, I have to make these. And so I made some, and those are on my shop. That I have a couple designs I loved that came out, and then I picked up the cross stitching thing, and then I started making patches because I was like, I'm so over buying clothes. I like the embroidery look on clothing and stuff like that in the stores, but I'm like, why do I have to pay $40-$50 for this when I can make this myself? So I started doing my own patches and things like that, and putting it on my shirts and stuff. But and yeah, that's another thing I picked up. That's why I picked up cross stitching mainly again. And then I started picking up I saw I and Wonder, and then she did the jelly gouache. And then after that, I started wanting to go back to my roots of what I used to do before when I got into college, which was marker and color pencil. I mean, back then I didn't really have the nicest color pencils and markers. I mean, I had the Winsor & Newton alcohol-based markers, and then I think I probably used Crayola back then still, I think, for color pencils. But yeah, but now I'm using Faber-Castell watercolor pencils. I ordered those, and I have like the skin tone pack of Copic markers. So I want to order a bunch of more Copic markers, but they're just so expensive. Everything is so expensive in the art world. I don't understand. So, but yeah, that's something I want to do. That's what made me want to do more marker drawings if I had more markers, but I don't. I only have the skin tones. So I want to save up money for that, and then the whole bean pack, starter pack, I think, of colors, of the rainbow colors, not the ones with the neons in them, with the primary colors in them, the cyan, magenta, and the yellow. But yeah, I also, as you guys know, we probably know or probably don't know, I picked up making my own shop. Paloma the Peach was like the main inspiration. Like I got addicted to watching. That's why I told you guys in my studio vlog, my first studio vlog, I got like addicted to watching studio vlogs, and that'd be like my favorite thing to do while I'm drawing and stuff like that. And just I would animate and draw, or do artistic things while watching people do studio vlogs, and it made me inspired to do my own. Like, I'm an artist, I could do this too. So While I was working, I started, ordering charms and stuff like that. I could have my order my own charms and stuff, and then making my own stickers and stuff like that. Well, not making my own, but having them sent out to be made. So yeah, I ordered a charm that's like a planets and like a vending machine kind of thing that I made, and I ordered it like back in July 26th, and then it's like still taking so long to get here. I'm like, why? I keep contacting the company about it, but they keep telling me that it should take like 7 to 8 weeks. I think now it's like the 8th week since it's been shipped, because it got shipped like August 7th. So if it's not at my old hotel, if I call them today and they say it's not there, I'm gonna send them another email saying, is there a way we could resolve this? Because I haven't even gotten an email that said that was shipped off, really, but they said it was shipped. So when I contacted them the first couple of times, because I contacted them several times, and they're like, it should be on its way, it should be almost there. So I'm hoping those will come in. I have my Glitch Girl charms that are on my website now. I put up proper product photos for those. So yeah, and then I have my astronaut helmet stickers. I love those. They're clear stickers, so when you put them, you take off the white backing, it's clear underneath it, or it's opaque. The opacity is like on 0, and then I have like the space part of it looking like it's see-through. So yeah, I was really proud of the sticker when it came in. I was like, oh, it looks so good. Thanks XU, she's the one that I got the clear sticker idea from. I mean, I was already ordering stickers from them before, but I didn't know clear stickers look like that. So I ordered my own. I ordered another one with a Glitch Girl that's on my Instagram, with the green background. Yeah, that one. I'm waiting for that to come in. I think it said today it got shipped off, so I can't wait for that to come in. And then I ordered 2 more different charms, of a space cereal, and then what was the other one? Glitch TV. So I'm hoping that comes in soon. They said it went through proofing 2 days ago, so they're just trying to make sure the art's right, and then how it's set up to be charm in a charm material, if it's proper, and if I approve the way it's gonna look. And I was like, yeah, I approve. And so I sent that off yesterday. Sent their email, and then yeah, that should be I've figured those charms should be in by the middle of October, if not by October like 12th or something around there. But it takes a while. They're based in the UK, the company that I get my charms from, so it's a little far away, especially now with the COVID, and shipping is a little harder and a lot slower than it used to be, so everything is just taking its time, which is fine. But I can't wait to see them. I love making charms. When I first got my Glitch Girl charms, I was so happy. I couldn't stop looking at them for like 3 days straight. So I put one on my sketchbook. But if you guys want to order them, you guys can. They're on my website. And my Astro Helmet stickers. Clay pins are on my website if you guys want some of those. I can't remember what else is on my website. Oh, my Ellie, my Jupiter girl stickers are on my website. I might reprint her though, because I don't like how she came out the first time. I mean, she came out fine, but after my Astro Helmet stickers came in, I'm like, I need to upgrade the way my other stickers look. So I might redo hers. I mean, if you guys still want her, she's up on my website. You guys will still order her. I have plenty of stock of her. I don't have as much stock on the Glitch Girl charms. On the charms, I didn't get too much stock on because I didn't know if my shop was actually going to do well. I only ordered like 25 of them, and they gave me like 5 each, and I gave one to each of my 2 sisters, and then one to my mom, and then I have one. My aunt's saying she wants one, but I'm like, oh, I don't know if I have enough. But I mean, I could give her one, and then yeah. But I basically have 25 of those, and I ordered. I think I ordered 25 of the other ones too. Yeah, I think 25 of each of the ones. The vending machine, the Milky Way vending machine, charms that I ordered a while ago, and then the glitch TV, and then the space cereal. Those are all 25 count. So yeah, there's not too many of them because I didn't, like I said, I don't know if we're gonna do well, if I'm gonna actually sell anything. I just wanted to order the first time, and they're kind of expensive to order. They're a lot of money to make charms, so especially with the shipping and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys like them. I got my first real sale not from a family member, by Taylor Rose. I want to tell her thank you personally, because that meant a lot. I was so happy, somebody actually bought my stuff. That meant a lot, so thank you. But art school, yeah, right now is going okay. My favorite class has to be my cinematics class, and the class I'm learning the most from, I have to say, is my intro to graphics for animation class. My cinematics for animation class is really, I'm learning a lot from that class too. That's also really helpful for me right now because I want to make my own animations and stuff like that. So it helps me learn like how certain angles and camera angles and stuff like that are used in animations and movies and things like that, and featured films, and teaches me about the whole directing process and stuff like that, and production process of films and stuff. So that's been really helpful. I love that class. It's just interesting. First 3 weeks, all we did was watch movies and write analysis on them, on the camera angles and stuff like that. And I love that he made us watch Guardians of the Galaxy, The Incredibles. What else did we watch? There's one more, and then we had to watch short films this week, short animated films, several of them. The first week I can't remember what we had to watch. But yeah, we had to pick our favorite movie and do analysis on that, and I chose, of course, Transformers, because Transformers is my favorite movie. But this guy I've been talking to, he told me to watch Inception, so I watched Inception. I'm like, wow, that's really good with Leonardo DiCaprio. I usually don't really like Leonardo DiCaprio, but it was good. I wasn't expecting that, so it was a really good movie. Actually, the storyline is amazing. That was I wasn't expecting it to be that great. So, and I don't think I've ever seen Leonardo DiCaprio in a sci-fi movie. But then again, like I said, I don't really like Leonardo DiCaprio. I usually don't tend to watch movies with him in it. I've never seen Titanic. But yeah, I love sci-fi movies though. But the next thing, the only problem I have right now with my school is they said only 18 credits went over to my school, to this new school from my old school, which is fine, but I don't like having to retake, because I took a drawing one, it was called Drawing One Form in Space at my other school, and then this one I have to take now is Analysis of Form. And when I was telling my advisor about it, he's like, it's the same, it's two different things and stuff like that. And I was confused, because I read the description in our summary on our syllabus about what the class is, Analysis of Form, and what we're going to be learning about, and this is literally the same thing that I learned at my other school and my Drawing One Form in Space. So I'm confused on how it's two different classes, and we're literally doing the same things, like drawing ellipses and drawing shapes and learning how shapes are within every object around us and stuff like that, and how to make them out. And it's just really easy, and I don't know if you guys had that experience of doing something that's so mindlessly easy that you don't want to do it anymore, because it feels like it's a waste of time, because this stuff. That's how I feel about this class. This is literally the class I dread going to, because I do my first class, Intro to Graphics, on Monday. I do work for that all day that day, and then work for my cinematics for animation class on Tuesday all day, and then Wednesday is when I'm supposed to do my analysis of form, but I literally pulled it off to the last minute because I'm like, I don't want to have to do this work again. I've done it already. It's boring. It was boring the first time I did it. It's boring the second time I have to do it because now I know it, and it's just boring. Before it was just boring. So that's the only problem right now. My advisor, I got a new advisor, and she told me that if I filled out a portfolio and I showed all my work that I did from my other school, then I won't have to take the class anymore. But the thing is, it's literally in my credits. I don't understand. He said it got applied to something else, but I'm like, what else would that class get applied to? And I'm like, I don't know. Plus, I moved around so much because you guys know I don't have a home. I don't have a house. So when I got home from college last year, literally, I got home to finding out that our apartment, we got kicked out of our apartment. So my mom had to throw all of her stuff sporadically into a storage, and she doesn't know how the movers put the stuff in there and stuff like that. So I don't even know where my old art is. I don't even know if we still even have it. I don't know if they threw it away. I don't know what happened to it. But there's all in that storage, and I cannot get into that storage because it's so packed with all of our stuff. I can't even imagine trying to go through it and look for just some paper that I did of art from back in 2017 for my first semester at that school, like at my old school. So I can't. It's just a lot, and I don't know where to start. And I'm like, I really don't want to have to take this class again. It just makes me dread it, and I'm like, I should just suck it up and do it because, you know, I guess extra practice. But if I've already taken it, I don't really need extra practice, especially if I know the material. But I'm trying to be patient and just go through it. So yeah, I just hate doing things more than once. I hate saying things more than once. It's just the thing that I have. But other than that, school's been pretty good. Yeah. Now let's talk about Inktober. Inktober is starting. Well, it started today while I'm filming. Is literally the first while I'm filming this voiceover. It's October 1st today, and I uploaded my first Inktober drawing. I am doing Inktober this year. I made my own prompt this year because I felt like it would make me more inclined to actually finish Inktober. I usually try, ever since I got into college, which was 2017, I tried it because, you know, that was the big thing in our school. You know, everybody would start talking about, are you doing Inktober? Are you doing Inktober? I'm like, I didn't even know what Inktober was until I got to college, because I didn't really set up an Instagram until I got to college anyway. So, yeah, it was hard. I haven't actually gotten more than 1 week done of Inktober. So I was like, maybe if I make my own prompts, I could actually get through it. So I did. Hashtag Little Astro 2020. That's my Inktober thing. My Inktober hashtag. But it's going pretty well. I have 2 drawings so far. I have day 1 and I have day 2 done. I'm gonna post a video, I think next Thursday next Friday on my Inktober. My Inktober from day 1 to 5, but that's my goal. I think the rest of this month I'm gonna post a bunch of Inktober drawings. Don't worry, I'm just gonna have like a voiceover over it. It's not just gonna be just a bunch of drawing. I want to try to make it more interesting for you guys. Step up the content a little bit, post twice a week. That's the goal. So Inktober is gonna give me a lot of content for that. Because I have to do a lot of drawings. I gotta do a drawing every day, so that's what I am planning on doing. I don't know. I'm gonna get this Inktober done. It's gonna be hard, especially going to school again, trying to do it online. I'm not really doing anything else. I don't have a job or anything, so it shouldn't be too bad. Although I'm thinking about getting one. There's like some maybe more newer ones that I've never seen really in a prompt list, but other than that, it's pretty classic. Like drawing a witch, Frankenstein, things like that, zombie. So I put in like a different thing, like for my day 5 I think is like a gargoyle and stuff like that. So I'm excited to do that one. It should be cool doing like a stone person. I'm making characters. I'm making them all humanized. Most of them are, but based off of human characteristics. But they're all gonna be like in a human form, and they're all gonna be girls because I don't like drawing guys. It's hard. It's not hard. I know how to do it now, especially after doing the characters for my Aurora animation. It's just I don't enjoy drawing guys. They're just boring. They're bland to me. So I draw girls because girls are more interesting. And yeah, basically I like drawing girls more. So yeah, thank you guys also for 33 subscribers. I think I said it in my last video, or not my last, I didn't say it, but you know, I typed it out. Thank you guys for 33 subscribers. It means so much. Thank you guys. I love you all. I promise more content. Post twice a week, especially this month since it's Inktober. I have just plenty of content for you guys. But yeah, that's the goal. So I hope you guys enjoy these kind of videos. Since I found my art style, more probably to come. My art style on paint and acrylic gouache. More paint to come. Yeah, I hope to make more. I want to make another studio vlog for when everything comes in, all my other charms come in and stuff like that, hopefully. And my stickers, I can make a studio vlog around that and really like fully launching my shop. Because right now I have like a couple things on. There's like 6 or 7 items on my shop right now. But and most of them are like clay pins. But when my charms come in, will be doing a studio vlog. So another long vlog coming too. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day or night whenever you guys are watching. Thank you for the support, and thank you for guys for watching. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your week, and see you guys on Tuesday for a new video. I don't know what that video is going to be right now, but I have the rest of this week to plan, so look out for that. Thank you guys, and